Welcome to User Experience Design, Advanced User Experience Techniques. I'm your guide, Chris Becker. Thank you for joining, and we're going to get started with this course with a little bit of an overview. I'm your guide, Chris Becker. If you've experienced some of these courses before, I've kind of been engaging with other relationships, but my background comes from Colorado State University in graphic design, and I have a master's degree from the Art Center College of Design in Pasadena in media design. And I've been a user experience designer, senior user experience designer for the last 10 years, working with companies and brands in Los Angeles and educational institutions such as Art Center and UCLA and LMU and a number of other places. You can find me on the internet. I highly recommend you kind of pay attention to the world. Curious, please reach out to me. And I hope that you enjoy what we're going to be talking about. Now, in this course, we're going to be talking about more advanced user experience processes. If you haven't gone through and taken some of the other courses that PACT has provided for the user experience realm, I highly recommend you going back and doing that. I am the instructor of these things, so they kind of go in sequence. So consider the fundamentals of user experience design, the user experience engagement, and then we'll be using materials from the fundamentals of UX techniques. So we'll be advancing on that in this course. So in the first topic, we're really going to spend some time thinking about sketching into a wireframe. We're going to look at our paper prototyping process from the last course, and then we're going to build it in wireframe, kind of coming out of Illustrator and into SketchUp, because it's a more, in my opinion, and in the world of what we're living, it'll be more efficient. And it's actually great for building user interface over time. We'll then review SketchUp as an output for building your skills and becoming more advanced at doing user interface. We'll set it up, we'll get some assets, we'll then wireframe some assets, and then we'll wireframe out the page of your choice. Now, in the second topic, we're going to really start to look at how sketching wireframes and thinking about symbols and outputs of prototyping will really help the scale of your ideas, and that'll include things like layers and labels and exporting your assets, and then plugging in things that speed up our prototyping process through Sketch with the plugin called Craft. In the third topic, we're going to start to move into really applying our high-fidelity prototyping skills through Sketch. We're going to build out our interfaces, we're going to style them, we'll add symbols and more things to our outputs, we'll add typography through styles of H1 and H6, we'll talk about color and imagery, and then we'll also add some PNG exports and some InVision outputs. In the fourth topic, we're really going to spend some time kind of looking at how our prototyping process could be improved through motion and interaction design. We'll review why motion matters, where we can add that to our prototypes, and then we'll identify some places where we can add those interactions into our outputs. And we'll be using a software called Principle at which to export, sketch, and build those tools. Well, then in the output, as I was saying before, we'll set up Principle for Mac. We'll use the assets that we created in Sketch. And then we'll animate these things to make them look more professional, make them look like there's something that is real or it could be coded out, and advance what your thinking and output could be for the output. And then we'll review. So that's kind of the output. Throughout the relationship of this course, you're really going to learn, apply, and test your knowledge. So continue to learn about advanced techniques. We'll apply that through the skills that we learn with the software, and then we'll test them to see what needs to be iterated on and what can be improved.